Buenas noches. Buenas noches. 2 o'clock in the morning, Friday night, Saturday morning. Friday the 6th, going into Saturday the 7th. It's 2 in the morning. Kommen Sie raus. Kommen Sie mit mir. Let's go. Right above. Right, I had a word. It's right above us. I go like that. It's the fence. Back up. Oh, it's getting covered up now. All right, you saw the moon. There it is. Okay. Right above. Let's go back inside. So, tides, eh? The moon's creating the tides. The position we are in right now is the moon, right? I am here. The moon is actually facing slightly north, all right? So it would be like that. So give or take, right now, we have spent the day orbiting anti-clockwise. The moon has spent the day orbiting us anti-clockwise, and we have not overtaken it, we have reached, boom, this point here. We just went outside and looked up, okay? The moon is directly above us. Right. Right now, the moon is directly above us. It is 2 o'clock in the morning, okay? As you know, it's kind of a 6 hour and a bit. It's 2 in the morning. The low tide in Bundaberg is going to be at 5:45, right? So it's going to be in 3¼ hours. No, what time is it? It might be gone to actually. I'd say it's about 2:15 now. So 3, 4, 5 in 3½ hours. It's going to be low tide where I am. The tide is already dropping right now, right? It would have been high tide at, I don't know, just before midnight. It is now about, I'm going to call 2:15. The tide has been dropping for 2 and a bit hours. The moon is directly above me. It has been dropping for 2 hours. So, if it's here, it's the bulge, right? It's going that way. So, it's going that way. We're going faster. Bang. Now, where's the bulge? Why is the tide dropping right now? It's up there, right? I'll give you your 1.3 seconds because it travels at the speed of light, your gravitational waves. So, the moon is going to be over here, isn't it? For our next low tide. Now, the thing is, when it is low tide here in Bundaberg, right, tomorrow morning at 5:45 at 5:46 a.m. in Melbourne, it's going to be high tide. Melbourne is +1 of our hours. So 5:46 here, because that's local time. All these are their local time. 5:46, that means it's going to be 6:46 in Melbourne. An hour later, it's going to be high tide. So how does that work? Right? High tide. And Melbourne's there. So it's not moving into any high tide. It's going to be water rushing into Melbourne at the same time as we have the low tide. What has any of that got to do with the moon? Don't give me this topographical nonsense, right? And vectors. Now, I've done all of these with Bundaberg time. At 5:46 a.m, it's going to be low tide in Bundaberg. On the opposite side of Australia, at 5:49 a.m, it's going to be low tide in Geraldton. So that's going to be 3:46 our time. So at 5:46 in the morning, our time, it's going to be 3:46 in Geraldton, and it will be 5:46. It will be 2 hours. Yeah, it will be 3:46 in Broome and Geraldton, and they're going to have their low tides, right? So what's going on? We have a low tide at 5:46, right? They have a low tide 2 hours later at 5:49. Broome is on the same timeline. Their low tide is 2 hours after that. Melbourne is only 1 hour difference with us. It is going to have its high tide 1 hour after we have our low tide. High, low, low, low. And the moon, what's any of this got to do with the moon? What's it got to do with the moon? Right now, the moon is right above us. Right? Right now, the moon is basically just above the coast, right there. Right? It's above us. Now, according to the science, that moon should be a bulge, shouldn't there? Or if the moon were moving like that, where is this bulge? The bulge, it's low tide in 3 and a bit hours, but it's high tide in Melbourne at the same time. Low, high. How does that work? What's the moon? How has the moon created a low tide in Bundy at the same time as a high tide in Melbourne? And then it will be 5:46, it will be 6:46 in Melbourne, and an hour later, it's going to be low tide on the west coast of Australia. Now, as you can see, this is just one. Oh, I was pointing up there, wasn't I? This is just one example. You could go all over the place. There will be high tides and low tides and in-between tides and mega tides. So, the bulge. The first time I've looked at it like this, and it doesn't really seem to have much to do with anything, does it? Now, I've had a quick scan at the Bristol Channel, and that is starting from tomorrow morning, Saturday, right, at 3:25 a.m. tomorrow morning. It's going to be low tide, right? Now, the next low tide is going to be, so 3:25 on Saturday. So what I've done is, this is Saturday, low, red is high, low, high. Sunday, low, high, okay? 3:25 in the morning, low tide. The next high tide is at 3:44 in the afternoon. That's 19 minutes. So that's 6 hours plus 90, well, it's actually 19 minutes after the bang on the 6 hours. So I just worked it out to keep it uniform. 3:25, the next one, high tide, will be 3:25 in the afternoon. So I've just done 6 hours. We know it's not 6 hours, but I've just gone as if it would be, and then we can see the difference. 3:25, if it was 3:25 here, 0, but it's 3:44 plus 19 minutes. The next one, that's 3:44 p.m. The next one is 3:57 a.m. It's 13 minutes after that one. The next one is 4:17 a.m. That's 20 minutes later than that one. 4:17, 4:32 on the Monday morning, 15 minutes extra. 4:55 in the afternoon on the Monday, plus 23 minutes. Tuesday, 5:17 in the morning, plus 22. 5:46 in the afternoon or early evening, plus nearly half an hour. Wednesday, 6:19 a.m, that's plus 33 when compared to that one. We go 6 in the morning, 20 past 6 in the morning, 6:57, plus 38 minutes. We go from 6:57 in the evening to 7:44 the following morning on the Thursday, 47 minutes. Now, you try and find a pattern there. How long have we got? 12:49, right, and then I quickly did the high tides. 9:44 p.m, plus 15 minutes after the morning one, plus 15. The next high tide on Sunday, 10:01 in the morning, that's plus 17. Next one, 10:17 in the evening, plus 16. Next one, Monday morning, plus 19. Monday evening, plus 20. Tuesday morning, plus 27. Tuesday evening, or Tuesday nearly midnight, plus half an hour. Wednesday, plus 49 minutes. Thursday, next high tide, plus 59. And then back down to plus 58, so that's an hour. So all over the shop. Vectors, it's vectors, yeah? Look, the moon is too small to be affecting the tides at a distance of 30 Earth diameters from us. It's doing all this, but it's not moving any of the smaller bodies of water on this planet. Highly logical. Equator. Highest tides are up north, right? There's too many reasons, and you've just seen the moon is right above me right now, and the tide has been dropping for 2 and a bit hours. How did that work? So I put my money where my mouth is. Now, explain to me why all this is happening with the moon above me. Look, if it were a tidal bulge, would everything not be going up at the same time and down at the same time? It's all over the shop. This was a tame one. All right, folks. Buenas noches. Buenas noches.